character, male or female. Also,
I think I'm planning I know that I'm planning to mostly go with
oh, I was gonna do the chaos. No, it's okay. I'll let you get first pick. All right, male or female?
um,
Male. All right, we've already seen the fighter. He's got a high health, adrenaline, stamina, equipment load, so he can carry more things. The what is this? The Flame Weaver, renowned for their mastery over fire and their skill in wielding one-handed weapons. Flame Weavers are regularly tasked with hunting down predators. Um, so this person looks like they're half magic, half physical. So they look like they have really balanced stats. Okay, got it. Do they all have? I'm so confused.
yeah, we just skip the going.
Yeah, no, I'll just check this out. Okay. This, your starting skill is Chaos Beam? That's crazy.
Yeah, freaking rarity, laser beam, like,
Yes. So it looks like you have low health, low stamina, you have very high mana, but your equipment level is very weak. But your magic damage is maxed out and your range is almost maxed. I don't know what that sword is there for, but you have zero physical damage. As the most mysterious and feared members of the Inquisitors, Spellbinders wield power over pure chaotic energies to instill fear in the king priest's enemies. Alright, the Nightshade is the assassin, so they have high physical damage and high mobility. They have medium range, so they have moderate health, high stamina. So they have something called combo points instead of mana or adrenaline, but they also have pretty bad equipment load. They're like 0.5 better than the Chaos Mage Spellbinders. The Wild Warden. The Wild Wardens, Inquisitors with the unique bond to natural forces, assume the role of rangers, surveying the expansive territories surrounding the Crimson City under the watchful eye of the King Priest. Looks like you have Wild Vine as your starting skill. They actually have high health. They have stamina. They have good stamina and mana and decent equipment load. Are you sure you won't be the Wild Warden? I feel like you're more into nature than me.
well, not, well, I did, at first, the character sounded sexual, but I think it sounds crazy.
Okay, how about this? How about uh, how about we do two characters, okay? This the and then we'll kind of share. I'll play the Spellbinder, and then is there lights on upstairs? Do we have lights on in your room? Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do the Spellbinder, and you do the Wild Ward, and then we'll
Yes,
kind of share.
I'll be
You- All right, I'm gonna read the Vindicator. Vindicators stand as gifted warriors wielding command over celestial energies. They comprise the elite bodyguard of the king priest and serve as the arbiters, delivering judgment upon sinners in the name of their master. Smite. Ah, is it the lamp or is it my room? Did I just forget to turn off the lights in my room? Oh, Google turned it on. All right, thank you. I turned it off. Is something else on? Is another lamp on? Uh, is it? Did you, we'll check if it turned off. Okay. Okay. All my lights. Okay. I think the Vindicator is like a holy mage. They have good health, moderate stamina, And moderate
Literally,
mana?
modern. That's literally all its cool things.
No, 100 is good, but this 110 is high. Even the Vanguard only has 100. So 90 is technically a bit lower than standard. But their equipment load is good-ish. Well, it's like medium. Okay. We might just try all of them and then. Okay, let's do this. We'll put them in order. Okay, let's start with the group. Do you want the group to be the girl or the guy? The guy? Okay. Summon a wave of thorns that travels forward, repeatedly damaging. That looks like spirit and wild damage and pushing back enemies. Honestly, that could be pretty useful. You have quite a bit of. Okay, this is a really good balanced character, so I think that's a good starting. Okay, let's change your name. What do you want? What do you want the Wild Wardens to be named? Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay. How many O's? Standard? Or do you want extra O's? A bunch? Like how much? 5?
Like 10.
Like 10? I can't zoom.
Oh my god!
I can't zoom in, but what kind of skin color do you want here? Okay, do you want to be tan, pale, or reddish? There, this is what tan looks like. This is what pale white skin looks like. All right, let's choose your face. Oh. Bus. All right, this is number 1. So okay, just remember which ones you like. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one not 8. Looks like a group. Ooh. Okay, 11, 12, and then 13. 11. I pick your hairstyle. Bald. Final answer, bald? Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks good. 8. Just kind of works with the face. Alright, what color though? Got some wild in colors over here. Just dark hair. Alright, do you want 11 or do you want 12? No, black or like dark brown? Okay. Let's get some group tattoos up in here. Well, there's vines on that side. What's funny is that there's scales. You can barely even see the tattoos in the game though. So what do you
Wait,
want? No tattoos. Okay.
I have to dodge next time or I'm dead.
A goat.
The sun is rising.
Pile of seeds. Maybe the thief is a squirrel.
There's only two voices, bro.
Oh, hello.
I think the second one's supposed to be more
A
feminine,
goat.
female, like girlish.
The sun is rising.
Pile of seeds. Maybe the thief is a squirrel.
You just want the first one. All right, so it's gonna show a cutscene, and it may be unpleasant. Well, I haven't seen it, so we'll find ourselves. And I'll turn down the difficulty for you, okay?
I just close my eyes and you turn it off.
Well, you just watch the cutscene. If it gets gorgeous, close your eyes, okay?
I was raised on the streets of Crimson City and would have died on them had I not displayed the ability to wield the arcane arts. Word of my power spread, and I was taken from my mother to be trained as an inquisitor. What happened to her, I still don't know. Sometimes I have a dream of being born. The rain splashing, my mother's labored breathing, and the sound of a mandrake screaming.
Is that cutscene?
No. Okay. I haven't seen it.
He is the world's salvation, as I am yours. What's in there? You're all wondering. Ominous, isn't it? We all know why the walls around our capital exist. This world fell to the forces of darkness before many of you were even born. Only here, in Crimson City, with our faith in the Divine One and the power he bestows on me, can we thrive in a corrupt world. As the sun fades, its light is replaced by shadows and the terrors that lurk within them. We all fear the night, but what if it had a face? Abominations, apostates, sorcery, famine, disease. There is a root from which all evil springs, blighting the lands with monstrosities and cursing us all. Our greatest foe, unseen to most, until now. A witch. Gaze at this creature. Do you see her? The source of our downfall. The mother of all heretics. Do you see how even with her dying breath she tries to hex us, even within our God's own sanctum? Why, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to tear her apart with your own hands. Shh. I understand your pain. The Divine One hears your rage. But we are better than this beast. We must show mercy to her. divine power. And within his cleansing light, even you, my enemy, shall be redeemed in his eyes.
Corrupts the King's Inquisitor.
You are mistaken. This is a gift. The Divine One has blessed this Inquisitor with his power. And all things from our God have a purpose. Now go, my blessed subjects. Go into the streets and tell everyone how our faith has triumphed over true evil. Let it be a lesson to all the heretics and liars that slander my good name and sow the seeds of chaos in our kingdom. Inquisitor, a word in private. You ruined my ceremony with that surprise of yours. If I had left it to the crowd, you'd be swinging from a rope outside the city. I want you to remember what I did for you in there. Because quite frankly, I don't know what your powers or potential are, but you are one of my weapons, and I would rather wield you than break you.
I live to serve, my lord.
Oh, you do, and don't forget it. No matter what power you manifest, you wield it in my service. That witch did not die with her secrets. It took days to break her. Most spirited animal I've ever seen tamed. I thought her screams would wake the dead. There's another out there. She was on her way to meet her sister somewhere around Wickham. You and the other Inquisitors will have the honor of tracking her down and bringing her here.
You want me to confront another witch?
Yes. And do not kill this one. Report to the Chief Inquisitor and then be on your way. Oh, and child, the witch will tempt you with words. The lies that birth heretics. And you know what we do with those, don't you?
Where am I?
Who said that?
You okay?
Here you go.
Yes.
You wash your hands? No, go wash your hands.
See, you've got your traveling gear on. Guess he trusts you enough to reassign you. I wasn't sure you were going to come out of there alive. To be honest, I couldn't stand her screams either. Nothing deserves a death that agonizing. You know what it took to bring in the other? 20 guardsmen, killed or good as dead. Took Grand Inquisitor Maddock himself to subdue the witch. And I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but Maddock is nursing a pretty serious injury. Not that he'd show it. Wish I could be there to back you up. I've got another heretic to chase down. Committed the sin of being too influential with the poor. Forget I said it. Good luck on the witch hunt. And do try to come back alive. If I have to bury one more true friend, well, I guess that's the last I'll have to do any shoveling, huh?
Inquisitor.
This voice. Am I hallucinating?
Alright. Time to figure out your powers, okay? So what you're gonna do here... I don't think you have... Okay. L1 is... looks like you can channel something.
L1 and square?
Yes, but it's not ready yet. I'm not sure what that means. Square's gonna be your melee attack.
And triangle.
Triangle is the roots. I will let you figure that out. Abilities card called Discharge has a 3% chance. See, I don't know how to read the...
Perhaps the council should convey to address this issue. Seeking solutions and
I don't know what...
reinforcing trade routes could alleviate the hardships faced by both merchants and citizens.
A wise course of action. Let us hope the city elders take notice and work to restore the
Whoa,
vibrancy
there's
of our
upgrades?
marketplace, ensuring the flow of goods and
Okay, didn't know
prosperity
that.
returns to our midst.
I can't...
Has some noticed the scarcity of goods in the marketplace today?
Aye, indeed. The stall seemed barren, with only a handful offering meager
I
wares.
can't read more about what Discharge does, so I guess we'll just have to find out.
Merchant-favored
Okay.
cities disrupt in the trade routes, and the recent banditry
Alright, good luck.
plaguing the roads has left the caravan scarce.
R1 is just... Just gonna smash those pots? I guess so.
Fresh meat, genuine beef,
Oh,
guaranteed.
that was a good animation. I like that.
Bastard wouldn't have
That
prime
was a
rib from
sick
dog
animation.
Yeah. It doesn't look like your mana recharges automatically though, so you might have to figure out some way to make that.
Empty again.
I think
Something
square
upstream must be eating 'em.
probably.
Maybe if you deal damage with a different attack, you can
Ordered
recharge
by
it.
His Majesty himself. Do you know how much it costs? Your men must have dropped them.
Hey, Inquisitor! Here's to you. Brothers out there,
A?
thinking about what he's done.
I was like, what?
You
I'm
set
not
him
Jackson.
right.
Hit it. Yes, hold on one second. Okay, I think your L1 square somehow charges up as you...
Maybe it's my phone.
No, I think it was your basic attack. Well, we're about to
You
find out.
you showed mercy when you killed that witch. I should have been in your place. I would have let her burn to ashes.
I've never seen a more disappointed crowd, even when it's their own fathers being hung.
You're not fit to hunt witches. You aren't even strong enough to beat me, and I'll prove it. To the soldiers gathered, I challenge this Inquisitor to a duel. No one will interfere until one of us yields.
Show him the light, Kazka.
Know your place, Inquisitor. You fight with ill intention. I will test this one's devotion to the cause.
Yes, Maddock.
Inquisitor, make ready.
I think you're about to fight, dude.
Teach them, Maddock.
Yes, teach them!
Alright. Where's Spur? Go ahead.
What are you waiting for?
Roll behind the circle.
That's it.
Yes!
Circle. You gotta roll behind that circle, bro. There you whoa, that was good. I think your triangle good.
I forgot that I can't hold it.
His Holiness' faith in you is justified. Still, if this power you have manifested is used in anything but his service, I will hunt you down, same as any.
As will I.
I'm better than you. And I'll turn that witch in before you're even out of the city limits. You'll see.
Inquisitors, we have orders to find and apprehend a witch. We will search the areas around Wickham. Keska, Gloomroot, Olin, Ravenholm Woods, and you.
Graveseep Swamp. Sir.
Worth a look. You all have your orders. Hunt well.
I think the storytelling of this game is pretty good. And I like how when Sasha the faces are animated. Livelihood.
Yeah.
Alright, you can get in that door on the hidden room. Gonna hit it again.
Well, I did not. I'm not even facing the door when I opened it. I am skilled.
Inquisitor, got supplies for your journey upstairs.
I already opened
You
it.
deserve better
Alright,
than what
this
you
is
did
where
to
you
that
learn how to
witch, but
climb
it's
stuff,
all
okay?
we've got to spare.
No, this is what's
Hey,
so there's no audience to record.
there is.
That's that one guy down there.
Yeah.
Maybe your discharge will I don't even know how much the water recharge
What spot even is my
is. The blue one. The green one is thin. That's used for running and attacking with construction. I think also
beat him up.
I think if you go right there, there's something you can pick up right there. There's a power on the so you get some copper.
That's in the room.
Place has been abandoned for some time. Didn't heretics live here?
The climbing in this game is kind of weird. So you gotta hold X, press up or forward to climb upwards. Hit X at the same time.
Bonk.
Dude, you missed the whole thing. Go up there. Go to the next one. See how there's a glowing thing on any ledge? You see a ledge with a glowing thing. There is fall damage. And hold down. Go through the ledge. Get some coal.
I'm not supposed to get down.
You just jump off there.
There's no fall damage?
Not from that height. Hey, there's actually a stat that makes you take less fall damage. I think you should max it out. Oh. The group
This late,
picking up
really? Even for an Inquisitor?
Hey, I mean, that's my whole thing. Sure.
Alright, there's the save point. You can just press close. It will heal you and give you a chance.
It's reacting to me.
You gotta hit rest though.
You reactivated it.
Just exit out, you'll unlock it once you close. It does restore all your mana though, so that's good. Oh, what? That was so much
I can
damage. Ooh.
feel its power strengthen me.
Okay, yeah, I need to focus on mana. Your right stick can go like up and down. Get different.
There
Alright,
it is.
yeah, well then jump up. Hold down on 50. Where is it?
Money.
50. Wow. I wish I could find 50 bucks. Okay, so for those bats, you have to do like a jump attack, okay? Hold on.
Stupid.
Okay, some
Get
more
away
free
from
force.
her! Help!
Hmm. Hmm.
You can break that thing. Break it. Here's
A hidden cave.
the
Overworking. Knew it. I'm black poisoning.
Well, I'm gonna switch your actual circle so that you roll instead of jump all the time. Alright, go. You gotta
No, I'm trying to jump over the enemies.
dodge through it. Oh, keep going, keep going. I get the Oh, it is there. I forgot I started this one.
Hold it, Kenny!
Dude, that rat just back. He just saw the pregnant massacre. He backpedaled, bro.
Not
He's like,
today.
I'm good,
Tiny
I'm
balls.
good.
Whoa, what do we got?
Oh, you got diagram for the
Whoa, what do we poop?
sword.
Whoa, what do we pee his pants? That's me when I
That's
pee. That's. Whoa, geez, what do we? How are there rats coming from the ground? Stop!
oh,
I need to get up here before the rats come here.
maybe better at the work.
I feel like there's something eerie.
Yeah, I think it's better for them.
Something's off.
She's gone. My Vin. The wolves came out of nowhere, scared her so much she broke her reins and ran off with them on her heels. Without her, my cart's not going far, and there's nothing I can do. Down the road. I just hope they haven't caught her. Please, just find Vin. They chased her down the road, and I doubt they would just stop with her. Hey, and in case the wolves attack, here's a sharpening stone for your weapon.
Alright, definitely use the sharpening stone for your weapon, and also listening to quick jump out. It'll help you.
If I
Well,
feel
there should be a checkpoint, so how about you try it?
if I think I need help, I'll pause the
Well,
game.
with your OP roots, it might actually. Go ahead and hit rest so you get your mana back. Hit circle.
It still heals me though.
Yes, it does take away your charge for your Ellen square. I am curious as to Alright, good luck.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is that the whole fight? Oh no! There's a whole pack. There's a whole pack. This is easy.
That's not so easy.
Me when I see one single fly.
That's teaching how you cook, so I thought I'll do the good part.
Why is there a rift in reality?
Maybe we'll find out.
What is going on? Oh, boss fight. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Did it? Okay. Okay. Pause.
No, you try. Try it.
Please help.
It's. We might lose anyway.
I need a sip from my flask. Whatever is happening doesn't look good.
Yeah, I think he powered up for a second.
How did you absorb the entropy within it? What are you?
Entropy?
The corruption that eats the world. A realm, a force, an end to everything.
And what are you?
I like the whispering in this game. I don't usually like people whispering at me in games, but that voice doesn't suck.
Like Fire Emblem, I
Did you
think
find
that
Vin?
was going to be bad.
She's safe.
Yeah.
They're going. Yeah. That's
Seems I may be stuck here until the Ox are less spooked. Come on, Vin. Daddy's here. It's okay. You're safe now. I'll need a place to set up camp. Since ancient times, it's said no traveler came to harm in the ruins nearby. Most merchants know of it. I'll take you there.
I followed the blacksmith along a well-worn trail, hoping the sun would hold out until we reached our destination. Ulfar was as strong as one of his oxen, but the man seemed like he wouldn't even split a log without apologizing to it first. As dusk faded, we entered a campsite under a gnarled ancient tree that I could swear was watching us. He breathed a sigh of relief, made a sign to God I did not know, and spoke.
This is the place. Best place to set up shop outside the walls of a city. Maybe business will pick up, especially if they keep turning travelers away from Wickham.
What's happening at Wickham?
Not sure. Band of musicians told me the roads have become too dangerous.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm headed.
Then, you may want to use my services before you go.
It's so peaceful here. No corruption at all. How?
This is the legacy of the witches.
Alright, so.
What?
Why are you running away from the checkpoint? Okay. So the more kills you get, the more of these essence that you get. And then you can spend essence to level up, but there's also things other than leveling up you can spend it on, but as for now, it's just leveling up, okay? So we can actually go ahead and make it all the way to level 4, which is really good. Which unlocks the skill tree. And Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot and see if that's actually true, but I really hope it does, because that would be dope as heck. Because yours is one of my favorites, honestly.
The boys.
The chaos, yeah. I really hope this grows. It looks like crap right now, but if it grows, it'd be cool. This one could be cool. I think this one has potential. This one might be my favorite. We'll see. Is this the? Hold on. Hold on. This is the Vindicator. Yeah, I want to try that one. This one. It looks like it's like architecture with wings. It looks like it might be like a church or something. What do you think? I see kind of like wings down at the bottom.
I also see
Yeah. Yeah, if they like light up and grow bigger, that would give the game like bonus points. All right, let's focus on yours because that's okay. So here's what my suggestion is. Okay, so we're gonna read the larger nodes, and then we're gonna pick which direction to go because all these little ones they only make like a tiny bit of a difference because they only give you like one stat point. So these little ones, they're littled everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. What matters is which direction you start going into and which branch you pursue, okay? So let's read them and see which way to go, okay? And then you'll choose. Nature's Grasp increases your root chance by 4%. So you know what root means? So like if vines come up and like grab you by the feet, then you're rooted in place, so you can't move, okay? So you can still like attack, but the character won't be able to jump or move or anything. Okay, increase your root chance by 4% plus an additional 1% for each nearby enemy that is not rooted. Okay, so a higher chance of rooting enemies. The eruptive brambles. When your root effect expires, they burst, shooting out sharp thorns in all directions, dealing 140 damage to all enemies in a small radius. The damage is increased by 5% for every 0.5 seconds the target was rooted. Okay, enemies who die while rooted automatically trigger the effect. Okay, so your roots become explosive once they expire. And the longer they were rooted for, the more damage you'll do, okay? Venomous Thorns. Your root effects last longer. Additionally, whenever you root an enemy, you also apply a stack of poison. Okay, okay, that's pretty cool. Guardian Vines. After not receiving damage for 20 seconds, you gain a protective shell that reduces your next damage received by 35%. When consumed, the shell shoots thorns in all directions, dealing 159 damage and rooting enemies in a small radius.
Are all these abilities?
Yes, these are your skills, so to speak. Um, that one's that one could be really useful, honestly. Okay, grounding. Your lightning wild spells have a 10% chance to supercharge the target for 10 seconds. Your non-lightning spells consume this effect, dealing 159 damage and rooting the target.
I
Uh,
am a Rudy boy.
okay. Boons of the Hunt. While in combat, you have a chance to gain the boon of a wild spirit. The bear, the wolf, or the raven. Oh, you're like a druid. The boons increase your armor, physical critical hit chance, and magical critical hit chance respectively for 15 seconds. Okay, so the bear gives you armor, the wolf gives you physical critical hit chance for your sword or whatever you're using. I think you have a club actually. If you choose the raven, you get a magical critical hit chance. Alright, well, the last one on this side is called the Splinter Swarm. Landing 5 weapons attacks within 7 seconds grants you an aura of swirling splinters that lasts 5 seconds. The aura deals 20 damage per second and is increased by 100% of your current armor. Once active, your weapon attacks refresh the duration of the aura.
Question:
Uh-huh.
if I get to an ability in a world, and then in another world, I get to a different ability, will I get both abilities? How is that gonna work?
The abilities will stack, and they will. All you have to do is find a path to reach them. So you see, you start here, and then you grow your vines or your branches, or whatever you want to call them, and you connect the dots. And as you connect the dots, you can lead into more and more directions. So you see how this direction has like a bunch of thorns and vine damage situations. So that's why they're close to each other. So you want to connect them, right? Because you want your thorns to last longer. You want them to deal poison damage. You want them to explode. You want them to give you a thorny shield or a thorny aura, stuff like that. Okay. So this looks, the right side looks like it's more focused on your thorns. Okay. The this is a good center skill. Dealing wild damage grants rejuvenation, restoring 0.1% of your maximum health and 0.1% of your maximum mana over 5 seconds. This is going to be a really good starting one. It doesn't matter if you choose to go left or right. This is going to be a good one to keep your mana and your health regenerating. Okay?
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Question.
Yeah. hmm
Why is this small bigger, but not like an ability?
Yeah, I told you about that. So these are the medium. There you can either have a defensive node or an offensive node. So the thing that looks like a rook is the defensive one, and then the swords are the offensive one, okay? So these are going to be a triple node. So those are some more. This one is a vitality node, which actually I didn't know that, so thank you for telling me. Vitality has to do with your health or your it's vitality is like maximum health points, maybe some healing, and maybe how much weight you can carry. Critical node. Okay, the explosion is critical, so probably critical hit chance and damage, right? Um, okay, well, let's read the left side, okay? I still think you should go here first and then spread out left or right, okay? Either bottom left, top right, or bottom right, okay? Alright, let's read what you got going on here. Sick 'em. Dealing wild damage to enemies has a chance to send a spirit raven to gouge the target, dealing 171 damage. Gouge is kind of to like claw at them or like tear or things like that. So like if an animal has like claws or um, some kind of sharpish or hard like limb or something, to gouge, usually it's kind of like to claw and like pull and stuff. So like I'm gouging. Um, but that's actually the most damage that I've seen. The Raven then returns to you, permanently increasing your spirit by 0.05 up to a total of 20. Okay, you see, so those green claws are your wild damage. That's a damage type. It's an element in this game. The looks like the shiny yellow star is going to be called Spirit, and I'm not quite sure what it does, but yeah, it's like a holy. So it'll increase your holy damage. So anytime you see those symbols, it'll increase your damage the more wild damage or the more spirit damage you do. So this one will deal damage and then it'll permanently increase your spirit, so therefore it will also deal more damage the next time. And it'll be permanent for the whole game, okay? So the sooner you get this, the better it is. If you decide to go this route, okay? Static electricity. Your weapon attacks grant you 1 stack of static electricity. Reaching 10 stacks causes your next wild spell to discharge the energy, dealing 263 damage split between all enemies near the target. Okay, that's the most damage that I've seen, but you gotta like charge it up. Okay, Wild Echo. Reduce your relic charge gain by 15%, but discharge has a 100% chance to repeat its effect in the same location after 3 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, that one's confusing until we figure out what that actually does. Energy Attunement. Your weapon attacks have a 10% chance to grant you a stack of free cast. free cast makes your next spell cast no mana. Channeled spells become free for the first 2 seconds instead. That's an interesting question. So basically, so if I tell you a number, right? And you know how when you're reading, if something starts with a consonant, you say A. But if it starts with with a vowel or vowel sounding character, it's an. So 10 starts with 10. But let's say 80 starts with 8, right? So if you say an 80% chance, right? So you have a 60% chance. You have a 70% chance. You have an 80% chance. Does that make sense? So once you get into the 80s, it has to be an, so that they're covering both of their bases by putting the an in parentheses. So you read it as a or an, depending on the next letter or number or word in front of it. Does that make sense? Same thing with, you see how it says stacks? So if you have one stack, you read it as stack. But if you have two, then you read it as stacks, right? So you add the S, so that's why in parentheses. So sometimes it's stack and sometimes it's stacks. Make sense? Anyways, this is really good because if you hit some people with your weapon, you have a 10% chance to make your vines cost 0 mana. Or whatever other spell you get. Okay? Alright, unstable elements. Damage from your lightning wild spells have a 5% chance to deal 100% increased damage. Okay, so your lightning spells have a small chance to deal double damage. Damage from non-lightning wild spells have a 5% chance to restore 100% of the damage as health, limited to 30%. Wow, okay, so that's really good. So if you decide to focus on lightning, it's going to deal double damage. If you decide to focus on wild, you will restore health, 100% lifesteal. I feel like the west side is like the damage. Yeah, this looks like it's more based off of elements and animals, like lightning and things like that. Anyways, cycle of life. Something interesting. Enemies have a 15% chance to drop a life particle upon death. When collected, particles restore health equal to 10% of your max health, of the maximum health of the enemy that dropped it over 5 seconds. Nice. Wow. Okay, so this one's gonna give you heals. Okay, when you get kills, you have a 50% chance for them to drop a healing orb, basically. 50%. 15. Okay, spiritual focus. Reduce your mana costs by 5%. This bonus is an increase by an additional 0.2 per point of spirit up to a total 10%. Okay, so if you got the raven, the spirit would help with that, okay? And let's see what your top spell is. The Fury of the Elements. Using 2 spells in quick succession empowers your next 2 weapon attacks, cause them to deal 86 spirit additional damage. The element of the empowerment damage corresponds to the element of the spell used. The element of the empowerment damage corresponds to the element of the spell used. Okay, that's going to be an advanced mechanic that I don't even know yet. Ooh, who else has lightning? Maybe the Chaos has lightning? Okay, the Chaos is mixed with lightning, for sure. Only a tiny bit, though. Only the group is the group path is the only one with building lightning. It looks like the Chaos one has some lightning as well. Um, You see, this is how complicated this game is, bro. Look at all this. Look at all these pages. But if you have questions about anything, at least it explains it pretty well. So that's useful. Magic damage. There's Astral, which is like the spirit or holy one. There's Chaos, Fire, Frost, Void, and Wild. So how does where does the lightning come in? Power. Power increases the magic damage of power scaling weapon skills and effects. It looks like the lightning bolt is just power, so it applies to lots of things.
Oh. So I feel like
There's
should be only lightning.
There's power and spirit. Are the two empowering elements. Okay, there's physical damage, fire damage, chaos damage, astral, and wild, which can cause root. There's also void over there. Spirit increases the magic damage of spirit scaling weapons, increases the falling resistance to void and wild. So what's the difference? So there's void and chaos. You see? A little bit confusing, bro. A little bit confusing. Alright, let's pick. Okay, which direction do you want to go? Do you want to focus on your roots, or do you want to focus on your mana and...
This is not even the...
You're not even wrong, bro. You're not even wrong. Wait, we're going for this one first, right? So you can get health regeneration? Okay, so this one we just have to go around to the top and then come back down to get the regeneration, okay? You want to go left or right? The left is knowledge, spirits, and knowledge, or health, vigor, and health. Vigor lets you take less fall damage. It gives you CC reduction.
I'm going to go with that happy.
Poison reduction, and vigor lets you carry more things and gives you a little bit more stamina.
Going that way. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay, you're gonna start with defense here, and defense gives you resistance to lots of things like fire, ice, void, physical, and wild damage. Okay. All right, so you're gonna hold X, and you're gonna wean off to the right. Okay, that one's gonna give you more maximum health and resistance to bleeding and poisons.
Yeah.
And then you have enough for vigor, and that's all of your skill. Alright, now we can go to the shop, okay?
I'm 10 times more powerful.
What is it?
You're like 2% more powerful. Okay, you can upgrade the blacksmith, and you can craft something. Let's see what kind of stuff you have. Okay, you need a helmet, and you need a robe, okay? Okay, here's a helmet right here. Oh, you have the resources for a helmet. You can't make a rope, so would you like to go ahead and make a helmet?
Yeah.
It'll give you armor, strength, and dexterity, but it will weigh you down a little bit. Okay.
What's
Oh,
down to?
weighing you down. So I didn't know that he got XP when you craft things. So the blacksmith gets more XP when you craft things. Okay.
Well, can you plant it?
No, when you upgrade him, he can craft better items. Okay, you can sell some things if you're not using them. You want your mana potions though, right? These are all really good crafting materials. I'll just leave it. And you can buy crafting materials. Okay, so go to your helmet and press X. And then go down and then click it. And it'll cover up your face. Sounds good? Alright. Get on with the story.
Thanks.
You do almost have 500 health though. Nice.
The walking in this mysterious cave. I said,
Don't get jumped from home by the rats. Oh, what's in there?
I didn't go in.
Thank you. You went in there? Oh. Is that a book?
I'm obviously reading the book.
Oh! I think it's your chest. Or is it a collection? Oh!
It's correct.
Collection.
Guess there's really nothing I can do here.
Yeah, I think you just keep track of everything you collected. I guess.
Dummy.
Don't.
Well, why does Dummy have so much health?
As far as weight goes, so the more things that you carry and the heavier your armor is, the more it weighs you down, which makes you physically slower. So if you wear too much weight, you won't be able to sprint. Your dodge roll will be slower. Um, things like that. So you see how you can dodge pretty quickly back to back, climb quickly, you can sprint. So right now your weight is low. You can hit close. We were already at the crossroads. That's where we explain stuff. Okay? But if you put on really heavy armor, it might do you more defense, but it'll make your character slower. So like a tank, right? You can hit close. It just lets you know you can fast travel.
Oh, I unlocked the map.
That's the fast travel, right? So
At first I thought this was a black hole.
it looks like a pretty cool black hole, honestly. And you know what? There is a question mark inside the black hole. That makes sense because nobody knows what's in the black hole.
Except for dead people. That gun sucks by a black hole. Oh god.
What are you doing, bro? Just play the game. You're trying to get this. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Go for it. Do it. Do it good. And go on. Oh, too much. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't give up.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's kind of.
Oh.
Let me see
If you hold, if you hold the stick just a little bit.
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, well I want to try it now. Ooh,
Do that.
that was pretty close. Oh, did I get lucky? Yeah, probably. This is really difficult. That is hard. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh. Okay, we got the left and right, but we didn't get the up and down.
You just go to up.
See, it staggers it too much. That was pretty close. Oh,
Let me see.
that looks good though. It's like it's not perfect, but it's pretty good on the x-axis. Oh, that is really good on the x-axis.
I didn't realize. Why does it look like a lightsaber? It's a little black hand on actual white lightsaber. What's going on with in Star Wars? I guess they don't want the babies.
Oh, oh, that's close. That's not pretty. That's the closest we've gotten.
A pixel away.
It's a few pixels away.
Okay, let's shoot focus. Let's actually focus.
All right, I'm gonna go one more time, okay? Oh, that's pretty close.
That's again 1 pixel away.
Yeah, that was closer, I think, than the last
It'll
one.
always be like 1 pixel away.
Yeah.
Okay, we do the actual work.
Yes.
You said that while you're there was
Bro, you triggered my OCD. Whose fault is that? You don't know what OCD is? Okay. You probably have it too, honestly, thanks to me. Well, OCD can take multiple different forms.
Which ones do we?
We have the cleanliness organized OCD.
What is that?
It means things have to be in the proper place with. Oh, that's like a pixel away, dude. That's honestly, is that on the?
I need to see.
That's pretty close.
Oh my god, this far away.
That is actually like a few pixels out.
So unsatisfying.
It's satisfying enough. From a distance, it looks like it's. Alright, that's as close as we're getting. How about you go ahead and check out your new moves, okay? Well, actually, all you did was get stat buffs.
Oh, there is no number for me to
Seems
use.
I'm really on my own now.
I
Let
still
the
see
adventure
all
begin.
my R1 and squares.
I know, right? I used it once and I have no idea what it did. They don't explain the move. Oh, dude. Is your weapon purple now?
Yeah.
These
You're
scavengers
dealing some kind of purple damage.
Well, actually, I think that was just Danny's blood.
Oh, maybe. Swing your weapon. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, that's just his
Maybe
blood.
it was.
It was just his blood.
Alright, try to interact with it. Ah.
I can't do this.
You can't open the eye into the abyss.
Oh no, go. Oh no. Oh no, door. Not to the door.
Yeah, they dropped. They got manually pick things up. Yep. Cool. You did.
I did. I thought I had 0 thought. I thought I could upgrade where I took 0 fall damage.
No, you increased your fall damage resistance by like 3% or something, bro. You got bigger one time.
Whoa! Just stop!
Pick up his claws.
I don't know that.
Oh, you pick up so many claws, you can make armor out of just sheer claws.
Yes! That jump scared me. I don't know why that jump scared me so bad. When I already knew it was coming.
Okay, so wherever you die, you have to go pick up your dead body's incense in order to get your thing back. Oh, watch out. Nice. Okay, you can, you can make an offering to the, to whatever that is. Oh, you got a skill point. Nice.
How do I survive this fall?
You go the other way, and you jump off, and then you either clip back, or you lean over to the right where you sit. Well, you have to catch one of the things.
I try to. I try my hardest.
Let me see that. You're fine. Okay, now you better do that. Oh, dude, nice combo. That was actually super effective. I like those moves. Oh, you're going to gang. Oh, a soul sucker.
What the singer? What the singer? What? He's sucking my toes? Why are you sucking? Why are you sucking so much?
Oh, if you can make that jump, you can get that thing up there. Or you might have to platform to the left.
Oh, I'm trying to sprint.
Alright, when you press R1, you don't have to hold it. I put toggle sprint on. So just run and then press it. No, you gotta jump on the other one. I can make that jump. You gotta sprint to the platform in front of you. Go. And then jump. And then a little bit.
Wait, this is a good time to test something. Do my roots going there? No, they just get canceled.
Alright, that's a good test. But we're in the mirror.
Oh no.
I can feel him pushing the bottom here. Oh, this roots is so powerful. That's a really good starting move. Oh.
Nah.
Oh, nice dodge.
Did that just a wolf? Did he just turn into a...
No, that guy spawned. No, he didn't transform. He spawned.
No, I keep forgetting. I mean, what?
Oh, there you go. You also hold forward in the direction you're facing. Did you steal those birdie's eggs?
Yeah.
It's too high. I can't reach it.
Oh, it's too high, bro. We'll get that fall damage reduction. Go back to the skill tree and get that skill for your fall damage.
I don't think
I think you've lost more health to the ground than the actual enemies.
I have. I know I have.
Because I see you dodging and jumping and like executing these super cool combos on the enemies, but that ground, bro, you can't escape it.
This must be old Wickham.
This is
Or
my,
what's
this
left
is
of
my
it.
friend, okay? And my friend.
You can't dodge to the ground. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Yeah, just there you go.
It's not just gonna be a jump scare. I knew it! Jump scare!
It's not a jump scare. The whole point of a jump scare is like,
Nah.
oh,
It was still scary.
oh, Fang and a claw. You can make a claw Fang cloak.
Is that actually a thing in the game?
No, but I wish it was. Don't go around. Go around the other side. You're not gonna make that jump.
Oh my.
Oh. Okay.
At least I saved myself from taking my
Yeah.
cat from the ground.
Whenever you get that defense node, go all vigor.
Am I gonna take that water on this height? I probably will.
You're gonna have to sprint. You will take fall damage, but if you go to the back, don't go too far. And then sprint and then jump up the edge. Oh, you didn't sprint. Oh, yeah, that's fall damage. Can we help you?
Yeah.
That fall damage is
I'm
killer,
good
bro.
at killing enemies, but I can't parkour.
But I can't. Heard?
Oh.
You honestly have really good combos with this character. I'm excited for you to play him.
They already made the offering. My only weakness with him is the flippin' thought. Okay, I'm good.
You see how good those roots are, dude? And the animation is satisfying, and the sound effects are good.
And they look like
And they've got good range too. It's not just, you know what I mean?
like some yummy meat.
You know what, they do look like a good flavor.
They look like they're meat.
If we were Groot, it sounds like they would be a good snack for us.
Some noodles.
Root noodles. See, but there has. Yeah, I know. There has to be like a double jump unlocked in this game, but I don't know who has it.
Maybe and when you get farther in the game, you unlock it.
Oh, look, I found some flowers for you. Calendula. That tree is kind of dope, though. Look at it.
It looks like some a Minecraft somehow a Minecraft player found it and just mined one block and place it came in and place the block back. It's like that.
Okay. Oh, look, another thing. Alright, you got your essence back?
I need to make that jump. Well,
It's locked.
Oh, you need a lockpick. Whoops.
Need a
That
lockpick.
entire thing.
Basically, yeah.
And which one am I supposed to go?
If you just go over this wall. Oh, the thing was right there. Bro, you could have gotten the checkpoint right there. It's okay. We got some XP. And we'll get our mana back. You want to go to level 5? Alright, and we picked up that other There's that vitality now, but we're focusing on this, right?
Yeah.
I get the Constitution, which would be more max health, and then go to the defense, and then you're 1 point away from getting the rejuvenation, which is really useful. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, keep going in this direction, and you're gonna get to the edge of the town. Okay, I think this is the old Wickham, which is the
Where do
abandoned
you think
town where
you're
that old
going?
bandits took over.
Give you a choice, head or guts.
Whoa, die! Just die! You're not surviving! Well, I think I made him shoot his friends.
No, I just you can hold down to duck underneath archer shots, okay? With your left stick. Oh, you got a vest. Okay, you got something to put that one up. If you drop down, there's going to be a enemy, and then drop down again. You gotta look down and drop down.
I'm going over here.
Well, there's some essence over there. This part's really hard. You're gonna die. Drop down here. There's a quick cave. That cave is very useful. Pick up what you got. Okay, you have the core of entropy. And
I think I have like 10.
Yeah. This connects into another cave area, but you can't get through it. You have to exit out. It's just like a little preview. Okay. Okay, this next part is hard, like even I was out. And there's a chest that you can get.
Then do.
Oh, yeah. There's also the tank guy for the first time. This is the first.
I'll enjoy your pain and your gold.
It's good. No, he died. It was so far. Okay, here, you do this first part and I'll do the next part, okay?
Show me your purse. Let's cut you up.
Watch out for the arrows. Okay. Oh, that was bad, dude. Just bind them both.
Whoa, how? This is nah. You're unacceptable. You're done. I need help already.
You did it well the first time, and then you Well, we got some rabbit meat. You can make rabbit stew later.
First shot, I always make him hit his friend, but then.
No, it goes past his friend.
Well, it doesn't hit me.
See? It goes right through him. You see it?
That's because it's not even his head.
It went right past his head, bro. Oh, you can't. Right, you can't jump over it. Good to know. Because this part's the hard part, bro.
We're losing to not the hard.
No, this whole area is. The humans have more health, and they have more sophisticated weapons. I also messed up because I'm used to playing with the Vanguard, and this, and the spacing on this guy is different. He doesn't have a shield. See? Yeah, with archers, you gotta learn how to dodge better, okay? That dodge roll.
No.
Only second to the ground itself.
No dodging. Jump.
Is that why you hate dodge rolling? Because it involves the ground. It involves you to get closer to the ground. Oh, you found a lockpick though.
We don't like to.
Okay, we got some of our essence.
Ground, we like to air.
We like to air.
So that's why we like to jump and not to.
Okay, you should go get that raven companion to.
Oh, it's thanks. It's a
yeah.
monkey.
I have to figure out how to learn what those is the tutorial level up, you know. Special action, stagger, spell power, and okay, special action. Oh, here it is. Okay, special action relic discharge. So your L1 square is considered your relic. Oh no, wait. Your relic is a type of weapon. Okay, so the relic is um oh, okay. The relic is a secondary weapon. Spending mana charges your relic. Oh my god, you have to spend mana. That's how it charges up. When fully charged, you can activate discharge to release a blast around you, staggering nearby enemies and applying a status effect appropriate to your relic's element. Okay, that makes more sense. This right here, buddy, look. This is called... No fucking clue. This is a relic. Okay, so your relic will deal wild damage, I think, and it has a 3% chance to root. I know, look, but look, okay, look at the symbol. Do you see the actual picture of the relic? Do you see the words right above it? What does it say? Wild relic. Yeah, there you go. So you see there's fire, astral chaos, and then there's light and large shields, okay? So what the hell is void? I still don't understand how void works. This is called a one-handed mace. So what you have in your hand is a mace. There's a great sword, a great hammer, daggers, one-handed sword, one-handed mace. Okay? Alright, so this is the tricky part, and I literally, like, messed up on this, like, so many times, so you're lucky that I didn't do it for you. See, but if you go the wrong way, you fall into some deadly spikes on that side, okay? See, but if you fall on this side, that's like the maximum height you can do without taking fall damage. But you see over here, there's this little spot over here, and those are killer spikes. Alright, open your chest, see what you get. I'm excited for you. A red thing and a yellow thing. Ooh, you got a mana potion and a sharpening stone. Way to go, buddy. Way to take all my heart. At least you got the chest. Alright, you do the first fight. I'll take over after that.
So you'll do the tank?
Show me a purse.
Yeah. Okay, this time?
Nice. Alright, watch out for
This
that.
time?
You gotta roll, bro. You gotta roll. He is gonna shoot you when he sees you.
Oh.
So you gotta move quickly.
Nah, he's going my toes. He's going my toes. Here's my toes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, I need help. It's bad. Very bad.
Okay. Well, hold on. So I just gotta figure something out. Okay, so that's but that's not void. That's chaos and power. I think void is.
Look what we got here. I'll enjoy your pain,
I think void might be only an enemy damage type. Oh look, there's your little essence over there that you left. If the Chaos Mage doesn't make any sort of void damage, I think it might be exclusive to the enemies.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because the only damage type that I see as causing is Chaos damage. Oh shit. So you gotta jump this way. It's already unlocked, so chests don't respond. See, but the problem is you think you can make this jump, but you actually can't. You have to go this way. And there you go.
Oh, oh.
Alright, rest and see if you can level up. You can level up, yes! Alright, hold on.
Almost 6.
Yeah, we barely. Well, you don't have time to die, I'm surprised. Alright, press R1 to go to the top tree. And go back to your. See, look. Because you see how void is. It's only listed in the resistances. When it says attributes, see, look, every time you have a spell, that first symbol is the chaos, and the second symbol is power. There's none of these have any other symbols besides the chaos and the power. Oh, there's fire.
How's fire?
Dude, how does fire not have any fire damage? What the? This must be the physical side of the fire guy. Bro, where's all the fire damage? What the? How is there no fire symbols in the fire thing? One? There's only one fire symbol? What the fuck? And then his ultimate. What? There was like 2.5 freaking fire symbols in the fire category. Bro, how's the Flame Weaver skipping out on his own element? That's funny. It's funny and sad. I think this one doesn't have any. Okay, there's a spirit symbol. That is not a lot of spirit symbols either. I only saw 2 spirit symbols for the.
What is happening?
Dude, what is happening? Are you the only one that has any?
My actual elf.
Do you think that grew? Your background or not yet?
Let's see the old picture.
Okay, hold on. How about we unlock this skill and then see if it grows? Maybe it grows every time you unlock a major skill. What do you think?
No, I think
No, that looks the same as how yours used to look. I want to find out who stole the fire element from the Flame Weaver, because that was actually sad. And
the spirit.
I think the Nightshade does poisons damage and has dexterity. I actually thought I saw some fire in here, believe it or not. Your chaos damage deals an additional 5% damage as fire. Maybe there's fire spells, but they're just not empowered by. Okay. Maybe there's no. But there is a fire symbol, so like.
Wait, here's the thing. Let's go back to the green.
Okay.
What about the picture that we took at the start and see if it's real?
Okay. No, there's no difference. Why don't you try unlocking this skill? Okay, unlock your first major skill.
And then you can see if it updates.
Okay, dealing wild damage grants rejuvenation. Oh, you have to actually get more wild spells though. I heard a sound, but I didn't see a growth. Let's take a screenshot just in case, okay?
Okay. And then we'll compare.
I really hope it gets like, dude, if it grows, that'd be so cool. If it doesn't, wow, disappointment. The picture itself already does look pretty cool, but all right, okay.
Now let's see.
Maybe if you get a weapon, it can deal wild damage.
Let's see the scroll.
Ooh, oh, it does deal. Okay, this deals physical and wild damage. This is, I think if you do the discharge, it deals wild damage. Because it said that the type matches the thing.
Okay.
Alright, keep going. You know, you basically got to Ryan almost. Two tanks. Good luck.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Dodge. If they're charging, if they're blocking from the front, you can't get past them, okay?
What about my glue? What about my vine?
They might counterattack your blind. You can test it out now, so don't be trouble.
Or this?
You gotta jump in.
Going in, baby.
Go to the left first, and then the main section. Oh, there's the jump. That is such a good stuff.
Now I feel even more precise.
So the question is, okay, so the roots count as wild damage, so they are actually regenerating your health and your mana a little bit. Here, let me pick something.
I
Oh shit!
feel like
You see, look at your mana, 71. Or does it have to do damage? You think? Let's see exactly what it says. Dealing wild damage. So you have to deal the damage. Restores 0.1 of your maximum health and 0.12 of your maximum mana over 5 seconds. Multiple applications may overlap. Okay, so if you hit multiple enemies with it, you actually would get more healing.
You mean mana?
Well, healing and mana. You regenerate mana and health. Okay, so you have to deal damage with it though, and I think your basic. I careful. Don't accidentally fall down. That's why I want to grab it. Or you can jump over. There's a few enemies right here. See where that pipe is? If you jump up, remember that pipe you came in from earlier? And right where you connected to a different sewer? So that's it. Okay, your discharge is almost ready too. Alright, make sure you press R1, or if you jump, you hold up to grab onto the ladder. Ooh, there's a little something right there. Back up with it.
I'll take this.
Okay, you're definitely restoring mana with your basic weapon and health. Dude, that's such a good starting skill.
Is it just me or did it?
Watch out! That happens.
Oh my
Is it just
god!
you or what?
Is it just me or does it seem like that my vines got?
No, I think it's you. Oh shit. Oh, you can go through their block. Okay, with the warrior, you cannot.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, the good thing is that you do get health and healing from that. Okay, so look at the.
Look at the dead bodies on the left. Look at the left.
Look at your mana and look at your health. See, it's at 82. But it heals up. It regenerates a lot more if you use your roots, but the
Metal
roots
hook on the
themselves.
ceiling. I'm gonna need a grappling hook to get through it.
At your command.
I won't leave this here.
Okay, I got your essence back for you. Honestly, I really like this character. There's the spikes that we will avoid. You want to fight the boss? You try? You sure? You have your discharge ready.
I'm not instantly using the
Okay, just make sure you get close enough to the boss. So it's not a super long range attack. Okay. Hold on. Wait. All right, good luck to you. That one's scripted.
Oh nah. Wolf needs help. Wolf needs help. Oh god. Whoa. I'm flying. Why can I not die past him? He would have got. What?
Your stamina as well. You gotta relax so that your stamina recharges. Wait, like 1 second. There you go.
Nah, that's creepy. Creepy pasta wax. Oh no, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this?
You get a trophy?
Biggest rat I've
Kill
ever
100
seen.
enemies.
That's not
One
natural.
monster sword?
Defeat a mini boss. Good
I
job, bro.
thought the wolf was a mini boss.
It was an unleashed. Actually, I think it was a boss.
Oh. Okay. That's good to know that was a mini boss.
Yes. All right, go ahead.
I thought that was an actual boss. Yep. That's the wolf and the rat were mini bosses.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, go ahead and save, and then I'll come back and get that chest for you.
Okay.
There should be a save right next to you.
How is this?
To the checkpoint. Go. Go left. Should be a checkpoint after.
Get younger all the time,
Let me
they
help you out
do.
here.
This one must have been ripped straight from his mother's tit before they slapped the helmet on him.
What's this? I thought they stopped trying to get the bodies. No matter. Let's get you some company, boy.
I'm gonna use a health potion. Wow, that was a lot.
It makes sense that we only have two. Use my.
Well, yeah, that's the major health potion.
Oh. Is this me?
Yeah, there's smaller ones and there's ones that heal over time.
I didn't have that.
We just gotta equip them.
I'm just
He's dead, bro.
dead.
Yeah, so the question is whether or not you're... Oh, okay, let's test it out. I was seeing if your little burst did rejuvenate because I thought it was a wild damage attack. Oh no, the trap ground. You remember that trap?
Oh my god.
Dude, they're so hard to spot. I'm so used to those Junkrat traps.
They're like this one.
Okay, you gotta go to sleep, buddy.
I thought we were taking shots.
I'm still a little young for that. Okay, I don't know what the vitality note is, but I think you should get it. I need you to think about a very serious question, okay? which direction are you going to go for? I kind of want to see you focus the roots.
I'm doing. Well,
Some of these could be good, but maybe get the Raven.
instantly going with this. I think we'll go.
That top one? Okay, let's see if we can even remember what it does. Using 2 spells in quick succession empowers your next 2 weapon attacks, causing them to deal 86 what is it, spirit damage?
Yeah.
The element of the empowerment damage corresponds to the element of the spells used. I still don't know what the F that means. I don't think you should go for it, dude. It's not even that great because it's going to empower your weapon and your well, I mean, it's up to you, but I don't think that's going to be super. I think you should go for the Raven because the Raven has permanent increase to your spirit. Just go straight for the roots. Don't worry about the Raven. Alright. Well, I kind of want to see your root build anyway, so I think that's a good idea. I think the poison root is cool. Uh, and then just work your way up. Well, hold on. If you're gonna take the Nature's Grasp, increase your root chance plus an additional 1% for every nearby enemy that isn't root.
I'm taking this cheap shot.
Okay. Well, I think you can have a pretty cool root build, honestly.
Let's take another shot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna stop broadcasting for a minute.